Okay, hopefully we'll be live in a second. Hopefully you guys can see me. Live breaking news. I had to get it out there. Here we go. Okay. All right, we're live. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Basement Debates. I don't have my partner here with me. It's just me, Bruce Lively. I'm sure that you read. I'm calling somebody. I'm sure that you read the title. Yeah, a lot of people have been devastated by the news.
Hello.
What's going on, man? Just
Man, what's
called you to
going
let
on?
you know we live. Just hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get right to you. All right, brother?
All right.
Okay, people. Like I said, a lot of people have been devastated by the news of young Dolph's unfortunate passing a few days ago. I believe it was on Thursday. We decided to put up a few videos that we did just kind of in tribute to how much we liked the young guy. We liked his movement. Um, we kind of recorded and documented his beef with Yo Gotti and a few others, and it was all. It's not in light fun, but it's all in hip hop news, and it's all kind of understood that these things come along with uh, hip hop, with street lyrics and street life. We know about these things that happen, and we reported on it. We tried very hard to stay neutral. Now we have news. Um, Reportedly, the car, the white car that was involved allegedly in the shooting of Young Dolph, has been found. Um, I believe right here, if you're looking at these pictures, these were tweeted out. Um, Orange Mound, which we know is a place where there's affiliation with Yo Gotti and other rappers and other people. Everything is alleged, people. Everything is alleged. But I do have a source. I do have a source that says, uh, I can't believe it, but a source that says the car was actually found at an address. These pictures here that you see is actually at the address of Yo Gotti's brother. Now, the person wishes to remain anonymous because that's what we do here. But I'm gonna take it to you. This is a source. This is a very reliable source in Memphis that all through the years, if you've watched this channel, a lot of the information that we get about Memphis has come from this person. And I'll let you take it away, sir. Please
Yes,
tell
sir.
me, number one, how did you get about the information?
When they released the pictures of the car found being pulled out their backyard, someone that's very close to me, family, stays right down the street from that house.
Wow.
And we know that house belongs to Yo Gotti's brother. He has a brother that too many people don't know about. That's a crackhead, and that's his house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Wow. And okay, so people that you know, family, said that that was his house, and just a little bit more. They know that that's his house. People
Yeah.
live close by. People were there on the scene. People just saw the tweets and mentioned it. How real? How close? How genuine is this?
Is 100% genuine. I also have a cousin that's a detective for Memphis Police Department's narcotics squad, and he says that the case is pretty much wrapped up. They dotting all the I's, crossing all the T's, and getting the warrants together. But he said that it will be breaking news in Memphis sometime tomorrow or by Monday.
So number one, uh, I do. We are a YouTube channel. We love to get it first. We love to get the news first. But news like this isn't something that we relish in the hip hop community. It's
You know,
We don't like to tell on people, but we do like to get
Mm,
the information out there. There was many people hurt when we found
mm,
out about the passing of this young brother. What
mm.
uh, what did before we get into any more specifics, really quick, the young Dolph. What did he mean out there? Where you are? Where do you live? Are you in North or South
No,
Memphis?
I live in South Memphis. I went to the same high school that he went to.
Okay, so there's a lot of people. Before we get to what he meant to, there's a lot of people who's gonna say that that you could be siding with Dolph and trying
Hmm.
to pin something on the other guy because you're from the South and there's been this kind of
Yeah.
beef. Talk about it.
Well, I don't side with nobody. He's just a guy that's from the same neighborhood, and I don't take sides. People who know me know I don't care about none of that. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? He's just a good guy that took care of the neighborhood. Messed with some of his friends. I didn't deal with him all the time personally. Some of his people that he deals with that was close around him, I knew personally. You know what I'm saying? Just like on far as Gotti's people, there's some people on his side that I know personally. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? And I'm neutral to it. I just mind my business and do me in the city. But a lot of people outside the city think they know why they were beefing and all of that type of stuff when they don't know nothing. If you ain't from Memphis, you ain't gonna know the 100% truth unless you're from Memphis. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Without violating anything, what is the 100% truth?
The 100% truth is it's no rap beef. Everybody know that Gotti tried to sign Dolph back in the day. Dolph told him, "No, I'm doing my own thing. I got my own money. I don't really need your help." You know what I'm saying? But what the beef was, if you pay attention to Yo Gotti's songs prior to the side, the first verse, he talking about Dolph. When he found out that Dolph, when he went through his baby mother's phone and found out that Dolph was having sex with his baby mother, that's what the real beef is about. Nothing else but that.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
And yeah, we heard all the disc tapes. We heard all the records. We showed them here actually. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's where the beef started. We don't know where it ended. Everything we're saying is still alleged, even though your information may be correct. We're still alleged. Nothing has gone to
Yeah.
court. Has anyone been arrested after the finding of this
It's
car?
three guys. The three guys that were arrested that shot up the memorial. One of the guys was an affiliate and a close friend of black youngsters.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man, we got to stop the violence, people.
Yeah.
Shooting up memorials, like we're still doing that in
Yeah, it's
2021.
sad.
When there's so much money out here to get, we're still doing that.
Yeah. And the way they did it, they didn't know that the police was up there. That's how they got caught. When they shot it up, the police come from beside the cookie shop and chased them. They
Wow.
they threw two guns out in the street. They found two more, one in a grassy field. They found another one in a close to a garbage can on Havana Street in South Memphis, and they caught them at Curry, Mississippi. But also they found two guns in the car, which was a Draco and another handgun.
Which car?
And
What car are we talking about? Not this white
uh,
one.
no, not the white one. The
Okay.
car that they was in when they shot up the memorial.
Wow.
Yeah, and all the handguns had the switch connected to the back of it that made it fully automatic. That's why the ATF is involved.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man. What's the atmosphere out there in Memphis like right now? I mean, this
Everybody
is
staying in the house. It ain't safe. Yeah.
wow.
Everybody staying in the house, trying to stay out of the crossfire, possible crossfire.
When was the memorial?
The memorial was Thursday. It was Thursday. He got shot and killed Wednesday, because I was at work. I work a street over from it, from where it happened, and I heard the gunshots from my job.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, wow. So I have an idea. You tell me how close I am. I know, uh, just from being an outsider and a little bit of research, poverty there in Memphis is beyond the pale. Uh,
Yeah.
there is mainly a big city area, a lot of business there, and everywhere else around it is broke down. Not a lot of opportunities. Um,
Yeah.
it seems to me like the only way when there's so much money to be made in this music industry and people like Black Youngster and people like Gotti and Dolph and the whole the RBE movements, the only way you can find people to do stuff like this still is because people are desperate and will do anything for
Yeah.
a dollar. Is that the case?
Now, what you just said, I'm gonna bring up something else. A few years ago, Black Youngster uncle was murdered in front of his grandmother's house. The
Wow.
guy, the guy that had his uncle killed, he actually paid the guy who did it $1,000 and gave him a cell phone.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, and he didn't get nothing but 10 years in jail for having it done.
Wait a minute. Stop. The price of a life was $1,000 and a cell phone.
And a cell phone. It's public record. You can look it up. Look that case up. Yeah, his uncle name was Fish. Like, we called him King Fish in the city of Memphis.
Are you? And so only 10 years for that.
Yeah, he only got 10 years for it.
What's going on? So there's a level of desperation, obviously the money, but then there's
Yeah.
something else happening. When someone only gets 10 years, it seems like the black life really isn't worth anything, or the poor life at least. Uh,
Yeah, it's messed up, man. Don't nobody care about nothing but theyself. It's everybody for themselves. Survival of the fittest.
when did it start being like this in Memphis? Is this just how it always is? I mean, I just can't.
No. Um, Let me see. It started to go bad in. Let me see. I went to prison in the '90s, and when I got out of prison in the 2000s, that's when it started. Like right before I got out of prison, it was like in '99, 2000, when certain people that's in the neighborhood, OGs, a lot of them had died, and some of them went to the penitentiary for drugs and stuff. People respected in Memphis, and once that happened, and the drug epidemic hit harder, it wasn't the crack. The heroin made a comeback. So
Really?
the people that the young people looked up to got sprung on dope. And in Memphis, if you sprung on dope, don't nobody respect you.
Yeah.
So once that started, that's when all the desperation started. Boom.
Seems like a
They
lack
shut
of.
down. They took small engine repair out of high schools in Memphis. They stopped. It's just for felons. You got felons in Memphis that want to work, but they got it on the job application, which was banned by the federal government years ago, and they still haven't took the question off of job applications that state, have you been convicted of a felony?
Wait, so they still have it on there today?
Yes,
Are you still required to answer it?
yes.
Really?
And if you don't answer it, if you answer it no or leave it blank, and they hire you, soon as they finish your background check and they come back that you've been arrested and been convicted of a felony, you get fired immediately. Walk out the door.
Wow.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I do appreciate you coming here and clearing some things up for me. Uh,
Mm.
this is an Orange Mound that we're talking about. This car was found. Where is that exactly? Give me a proximity to the rest of the city so we have an idea what we're talking about here.
Let me see. Dolph got killed on Airways and Ketchum. The where they found that car at is less than 3 miles away.
Wow.
Yeah.
And any idea what he was doing up there? What was Dolph doing there?
He was up there he was getting some cookies and ice cream for his mom.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
just everyday living life.
Yep.
Let me tell you what it sounds like. I'm gonna let you go soon. It
Okay.
sounds like a lot like Chicago, where I'm from. When all the OGs got locked up or died, the youngins were left without um,
Any guidance?
any guidance or direction. Now, you may think that's funny, YouTube. Like, well, what kind of guidance are you doing? It's gangs, it's drugs. Well, guess what? Um,
Mm.
guess what? Even in those circles, there are rules.
Yeah.
Even in those circles, there are rules to follow and there are expectations for breaking rules. Um,
Mm.
and you'll find that it's called organized for a reason when you're
Yeah.
talking about organized crime. Disorganized crime is what we're having now.
Yeah.
Not to say one is great and one is bad. What we are saying is we're losing the fathers, we're losing the direction, and those guys, those old dudes who used to tell me on the street, go to school because you don't
Yeah.
want to live this life, don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Um, it's a shame, man. I just wanted to get
Yeah.
this news out. I really appreciate it, brother.
Yes,
Coming
sir.
out
No
here, clearing
problem.
some stuff up. Anything else you want to say, man? Tell us what Dolph meant to you, man. What he meant to the neighborhood.
Even though I didn't just know him tight like that, he was an inspiration to everybody. He come from nothing. Matter of fact, when I got out of prison, he was still in high school,
Wow.
and my first cousin, was in the same classroom with Dolph. And when I got out of prison, I wanted to see my little cousin because he always used to be around me all the time. So I went up to the high school and he was in the bathroom at the high school. I went in there to talk to him and give him some money in his pocket, and Dolph was in there cutting hair. So I didn't know that there was Dolph at the time. You know what I'm saying? That he was a teenager. And I said, "Hey, young nigga, what you charge to cut hair?" He said, "Man, $7." I said, "I got 10. Chop me up right quick." He cut my hair, and that was it.
Wow. So really quick, off the subject, you heard about the guy, this other guy, he was suspended in Detroit for cutting hair in the bathroom. Had a line in his bathroom where he set up his shop. Come to find out, after that, there was a big time. I don't know if you heard about this, but I thought it was a great story. There was one of the big time barbershops that cut, the basketball players' hair and all that stuff. Decided to
Yeah,
give him an internship after he was suspended. Uh, the black entrepreneurial spirit is crazy, man. I love it.
yeah,
I love it. Anyway,
yeah.
have you heard about that?
No, I haven't heard about that.
All right, all right. It was just a crazy story I heard yesterday. Anyway, whew, there it is, people. That's the news. That's all we have. We don't have any more. And was anybody else arrested at that house?
No one has been arrested at that house yet. Yeah,
So they got on. How did they get onto? They had a warrant to get on the property. They took the car.
yeah, yeah. They
Okay.
got a, they got a. Well, I'm trying to see how can I put it without putting too much out there.
Right.
Guys that were involved, the heat come down. You know what I'm saying? Dolph's baby mother, his wife, put out a $500,000 reward for information on the killer.
There it is. Desperation breeds 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 desperation. That's
Yeah,
what it is. If you could pay somebody to kill, you could pay somebody to tell.
yeah,
Man, hey brother, I appreciate it, man. This isn't a long one. I appreciate everybody who's watching right now. You guys, you got it straight from Memphis, right there. I'm not telling it to you. He's telling it to you. We're relaying the message. We'll see where this goes. I hope to find out more. Please stay in touch with me, brother.
Oh,
We'll
no,
make
most
sure to keep
definitely.
you anonymous. We'll make sure to keep it anonymous, but people need to know the truth and what's going on. And
Mm.
I definitely appreciate you talking to us today.
All right, no problem.
All right, have a good one, man.
All right, you too.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I don't. This isn't about politics today, but everything is politics, right? What we're talking about is what we found. We found this, right? That's all. got some tweets, and then somebody hit me up who's a good source. Everything that we've known about Memphis, we've heard from either this guy or a few others that have their ear to the streets, that do their thing. Also, Famous Animal TV. Shout out to them if you don't know who they are. He's a crazy YouTuber. I love it. But there's another side to this: the desperation, the lack of jobs, the lack of leadership. These defying federal laws, these way to make it harder to get a job, the gerrymandering, so you can't even vote for the person who can help you. What are we gonna do? And when are we gonna do it? We're gonna wait for the next dead rapper, for the next dead community member, buying cookies for his mother to get shot before we do it? Or are we gonna do it now? We're going to ask the hard questions now. We're going to go out there on the streets and say, stop blaming. Yeah, every single person who's involved in this shooting needs to go away to jail. Fine. What about the next one? Are we going to make the conditions better in Memphis, in Georgia, in South Carolina, in North Carolina, in New York, in America, Chicago, LA? A lot of times, we look at things like this like it's outside of ourselves. Those of us who are privileged enough to have gotten out of the hood, or those who are privileged enough to never have even lived there, privileged enough to make a little money and do a little thing, have a family. We look at it outside of ourselves, but it's only a matter of time before it's us. Team Box Cutter. Thank you for watching.